Jamaican-born woman living in the United States allegedly receives death threats from her mother and siblings for building a house on land bought in Jamaica from her late stepfather.
Teach them! Always make sure the message reach them!
41-year-old Maxine Murray, who resides in Florida, said she was sold a quarter-acre of land in 2005 by her stepdad, Ewan Bennett, after she bailed him out of jail for owing 120,000 Jamaican dollars in back child support payments. The money for the land was sent via Western Union to one Sanja Steer, a cousin and best friend of Maxine's mom. After Mr. Bennett was released from prison, he signed a bill of sale as proof on the request of Miss Murray, which was handed over to Miss Sanja Steer, but which she has since denied having. This piece of land is located in the Coulthard Grove district of Claremont, St. Anne. No sooner after she was sold the land in exchange for bailing out her stepfather, he mysteriously took sick and was admitted to hospital, during which time he held a discussion via the phone with Miss Murray on formalizing the sales agreement so that she could obtain the land title. However, as fate would have it, he died after a short illness in 2006. His funeral expenses were also paid by Maxine and a few of her family members living in the United States, as her biological mother, Maureen Laracue O.C. Dell, did not have the funds to cover her common-law husband's funeral. Maxine had gone to the United States in April of 2005 on the government work program and was based in Mississippi at the time. In 2012-2013, Maxine began transferring funds to her mother in Jamaica for the purchase of building materials to begin the construction of a house on the same plot of land in question. The building phase continued for about 2 years until 2016 when, according to Maxine, her mother, who is very active in the church community of Claremont, St. Anne, and her younger adult brothers began acting strangely towards her each time she questioned the status of the construction. Residing in Florida, Maxine worked 2 jobs, or sometimes 3, to build her house in St. Anne and support her family at the same time. Maxine also suffers from sickle cell, so a foundation back home was of importance to her, just in case her health deteriorated when she returned home. The home is located just next door to where her mother lives, a mother who by all accounts was not there for her when she was a child, as she was raised by her grandmother. Maxine admitted that she never once thought anything bad would happen, as she was the one who worked to take care of her mom and the siblings, but the closer the house came to completion, her mother's behavior got worse. On one occasion, the construction was halted, as all the material purchased by the contractor was reportedly stolen. This led Maxine to visit Jamaica unknown to her mother, and after conducting her own investigation, found the material at the home of Sanja Steer, the woman who she had sent the money to for the purchase of the land to begin with. Maxine said that one day she was notified by workmen that they could not continue building because the parish council placed a stop order on the construction because they did not know who was the owner of the property. Maxine had to fly down to Jamaica with the financial assistance of one of her employers to clear up the problem, and it was then that she discovered that it was her own mother who went to the parish council office to report the so-called illegal activity, resulting in a letter being sent to her. While in Jamaica trying to clear up the confusion, Maxine claimed she was standing outside McDonald's hardware store in the aforementioned district, and out of nowhere a large stone flew past her face, missing it by inches. As she gathered herself to look up, one of her brothers was approaching her with a machete in his hand ready to attack. She then ran inside the hardware store for protection, and the store owner immediately closed the store to prevent the brother from entering. The local police was summoned and she was escorted from the area. Police officers then paid a visit to Maxine's mother's home, and she was given a stern warning. This, however, did not stop the threats and harassment, as Maxine recently received text messages warning her not to come back to St. Anne or else. Most of the threats are from her brothers, who lives in Steertown in the parish and have the propensity for violence. According to Maxine, her own mother advised her that she will not get to live in the house because it now belongs to her siblings. The same siblings who never shared a good relationship with their mother until the house has seemingly united them. All of this comes after Maxine has spent millions of dollars building the 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 2-story house. The same mother who Maxine, despite constructing her own home, spent money to renovate the kitchen and bathroom of her house. Maxine declares that this is her truth and she has all the paperwork to prove it. She said she does not plan on going back to live in Claremont, but she will not just walk away from her house like that. She has acquired the services of a lawyer and is prepared to fight for her investment that took so much sacrifice. She stated that she held out for long enough and she does not like conflict and confrontation, but she now wants the country to see the situation that the greed of her family has placed her in. Maxine states that she doesn't want the house and is prepared to settle for a fair compensation of the money she has invested. Maxine, who is the mother of a 20-year-old daughter, said this ordeal has taken a huge toll on her health. She is finding it hard to eat or sleep at nights. Maxine also shared that while in church this past Mother's Day, folks stood up testifying about their mothers. She, on the other hand, remained seated, silently hurting over the pain the woman who gave her life has caused her. The mother, who she said never came to visit her the numerous times she was hospitalized because of her sickle cell as a child. The same mother she has done so much to help despite the fact that she was not there for her. Yes, the same mother, Maureen Laracue O.C. Dell, who plotted with her cousin Sandra Stair to rob her of her land and house. Well, so much for family these days. This video was made possible through the continued generosity of my patrons. To become a patron, follow the link in the description below.
Teach them! Hey, yo, hello! Send the message and make it reach them. It's Teach Them, right here, Warlord representing.
Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment below. Remember to like and share the video. Don't forget to subscribe for more awesome content. Follow me on social media and check out the suggested videos on screen. This is Teach saying, until next time, walk good, my friends.